Nevada Department of Public Safety Investigations Division. No firearms must check in. Department of Public Safety. And 47401. 47401. Hi there, I'm at the front entrance over here at Investigations, and I'd like to talk to somebody about filing a complaint. Thanks, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi there, how are you?
Good, I'm Mike.
Mike, my name is Drew.
Sure, nice to meet you. How can I help you?
I have a complaint to file.
Okay.
Can you accept it?
Yeah.
Okay. What it is, it's a complaint against Director of DMV, Julie Butler.
Okay.
CED, Chief JD Decker.
Okay.
And Supervising Investigator at the Nevada Transportation Authority, David Gravel.
Okay.
And it explains what's been going on, but basically, for a while now, DMV has been implementing new regulations without due process that have affected small businesses.
Okay.
And they've been notified. Lots of business owners have been contacting them. They've even got emails about more upset people.
I'm sure.
And they want to keep enforcing laws that are not laws yet. When I questioned Mr. Decker and Ms. Butler in a Zoom meeting with Paulinos about what law exactly they were enforcing, they stated they were enforcing 108.310. It's a lien process law. And I said, well, according to what you just said, how we have to do certain things, a lot of regulatory issues. I said, the NRS doesn't have that, so where is it? On the video that was recorded, they said it was vague. Vague laws, as we know, are unconstitutional. So they kept enforcing it, and shortly thereafter, after I confronted them, they sent Mr. David Gravel to my office to see some papers. So under 706, there's the NTA can do that to those that they license, just like if you've got a driver's license, you can demand I do certain things if I'm driving.
Right.
You lose some rights when you're driving.
Sure.
So he came in and I sent him an email and said, hey, under 706, where's the complaint that you're supposed to give me? Because the law says as a licensed business, I'm to get a copy of the complaint when a complaint is filed. His email response was, there is no complaint. But you need to come down and talk to me. So I went down and talked to him, and I've had dealings with this individual over a long time. I've been running this business for a very long time, and kind of knew what he was doing, and he's done this to me before. He seized my papers in the past without an articulable suspicion, and so this time I brought one of my employees with me to record it.
Okay.
And it was completely unprofessional. So anyways, he seized my papers without reasonable articulable suspicion under the law to take my papers into the Fourth Amendment at the direction of Julie Butler and JD Decker. I got an email from JD Decker yesterday, if you want to go look into his last emails, and he puts on there the reason he had Mr. Gravel come and take my papers. The only problem is the reason he articulated in his email don't match the articulation that Mr. Gravel attempted to give. As a matter of fact, it's a totally different statute. So there's a problem there. And I, as a business person, well, why do I have a camera? Because I'm pissed off. I'd much rather be sitting in my business, running my business, than out doing this
Sure.
and recording law enforcement or recording public employees. So there's a problem there.
Okay.
And I know we're going after a director of a state agency and a chief. There's some political implications there.
There will be, and so this is filled out on a DPS complaint form, obviously. So,
Yes.
So what I'll do is I'll review it, and then I'll have to run it up my chain as well.
I'm sure
Figure
it'll
out
get
where it's going to go from here.
Sure, it'll get to Director Tagliati and
Sure. Well, I'm sure he'll have something to do with it, whether I get to talk to him or not. But somebody will, I'm sure we'll run it up, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with it from there, because it's a different entity than DPS,
right.
so we'll figure it out.
Right. So I'm just trying to get somebody to investigate it and
Yeah.
somebody to uphold my constitutional rights.
Right.
And so far, that's been a challenge.
Oh.
I prefer not to get the lawyers and sue people. I prefer to have the system fix the problems within the system.
It's understandable.
But what I'm finding out is the system doesn't like to fix the problems within the system when it comes to other state employees.
Well, I can tell you it's hard when you have like a camera facing you.
Oh, absolutely.
Trust me, I'm 100% okay with that. I've had a camera on me, either on me or in a patrol car. We've got one right there.
We got them everywhere. You got them in a patrol car. You got them everywhere, and the government owns most of the cameras.
Sure, but most people aren't. They're not used to having a camera. When approached, like when you come to a public facility, having a camera thrown in their face. Like I said, I'm okay. I'm good with it. You're good. You're being nice and cordial and polite. I'm being nice, cordial and polite. So
I'm nothing but cordial and polite. I don't believe I get ahead in life by being in my 54 years of life, I've never gotten ahead by screaming and yelling. I've always gotten ahead by trying to be patient, have facts, work the system. The camera is an effect of the system abusing me. Because if I hadn't been abused in the past by Mr. David Gravel seizing my records previously, I wouldn't have had the thought, do you have a legal cause that you can articulate under the law to do this? Because I'm pretty certain he didn't. Because as you dig into this, what you find out is I'm deeply involved in trying to make sure laws work, my business works, well, and just society works in general. I've been to the legislature, I've lobbied, I've changed laws, I've done things like that. I've run a business for years, and now you guys, well, not you, but the government employees in general have driven me out of my seat running my business to now I'm recording all of my interactions with the government.
Sure.
And that's creating other issues that I've made other complaints with OPR. Well, you had some really, really bad troopers that I ran into doing this now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But...
Really bad. I don't know if you know Trooper Ty.
Off the top of my head.
Trooper. Well, when you look at this, what you'll discover is I've made a YouTube channel, and I'm doing First Amendment auditing now, and you can go look at some of the other ones out there.
Okay.
Like I said, Trooper Ty's got a complaint. So you'll find the YouTube link to Mr. David Gravel's interview of me in there, and you can go observe and see how you think that went from your viewpoint as a law enforcement officer. From my viewpoint as a business owner running a business trying to do things as somebody that they license, why would you be so incredibly rude to me? Why would you come at me like I'm a convict? And that doesn't work very well with me.
Completely understandable. Everybody needs to be treated with respect, right? Until a certain point. I mean, at one point you can't if somebody's not being respectful back. So.
Oh, absolutely. Sure, if you want to arrest me, I'll turn around, put my hands behind my back. I'm not here to fight nobody. I'm here to document what I've done.
Sure.
I'm here to obey the laws. And it seems, unfortunately, with Trooper Ty, I'm here to educate law enforcement about the Constitution. You should really go listen to that video. It's
well, if you've already lodged your complaint with OPR, I'm sure.
On him, I've lodged it with OPR. Yeah, I think that's the proper channel for a trooper to to be investigated through, and if nothing happens, then I'll
Well,
keep going.
through the process, I mean, because it's personnel action, you probably won't hear what happens. I mean, I'm hoping they address it. I mean, I'm not familiar, but.
Well, if I don't get a result that I think is satisfactory, then I'll go do other things I'd prefer not to do.
Sure, fair enough.
Just to, if the system doesn't work to protect the citizens, but it works to protect you, because we have two separate classes of citizens in this country right now. You versus me. We're two different classes. I go to work, and if I screw up, who pays?
You do.
If you go to work and you screw up, who pays? Me.
Yes.
If you want to sue me or you want to arrest me, what hoops do you need to jump through?
Well, you have to.
You can take action right away.
Right.
If I want to sue you, I've got to overcome qualified immunity.
Yes, to a point.
We have two separate classes of citizen under the 14th Amendment, equal protection.
Right.
How is that equal?
I understand what you're saying.
So I appreciate the understanding and listening.
Sure.
Thank you for taking the
that's what I'm
complaint.
here for, right?
Can I get a case number or a way to track this and follow up?
How about I give you a business card?
That would work.
I can't generate a case number yet because I don't know where it's going to go.
Right.
But I have no problem giving you a business card. I'll even put my cell phone number down on there so you can contact me if you wish.
I appreciate it. You notice a lot of people that carry cameras around and go into government buildings are not willing to say who they are. You guys know who I am anyways.
Well,
You can take a camera, run it through your computer, and there's that guy. We know him.
I don't know who you are, but
That tells you.
that'll tell me. So
Like I said, I fill out my information. You guys know who I am. You can follow up with me. By doing this, what I hope to do in the system, I'm hoping to change the system. My